Welcome, everybody, to Tablestory's Facade. Welcome to the show. If you've never seen this show before, it can get intense. This is an occult detective horror show with a lot of things going on. On the last episode of Tablestory's Facade, Max met with Eduardo to barter for bullets. She learned about the gun that she possesses, given to her by Hoffman, being able to kill things that would not normally be hurt by conventional weapons. She had a fight with 3 men and killed 2 of them. And she herself was injured in the fight. She was given a task by Eduardo to retrieve Quinn's timepiece from Genesis's Curios and Oddities. Professor Charles had a conversation with Dr. Copeland in which he showed her the notes and the photocopy that he had taken from the library. It didn't exactly back anything that he said up, but it did talk about some strange things. Professor Charles then staked out the pad thai place where they had a meeting, trying to perhaps tail Dr. Copeland, but found Quinn and Remy leaving instead. He headed home, and we saw Dr. Copeland leave later. Dr. Copeland sent Quinn and Remy to follow Professor Charles and to learn more about him. She went out to the public library and spoke on the phone with Hoffman about another bargain, trading information about Professor Charles researching Elysium Within for information about Peter Robertson, the author of a book known as Visions, and a former celebrity that had sort of mysteriously disappeared. She learned that Peter Robertson struggled with addictions, and Elysium Within potentially helping with that. Remy and Quinn listened in on the conversation between Professor Charles and Dr. Copeland, tailed Professor Charles, but ended up getting caught. Followed him back to his home, where he was waiting for them with glasses of wine. Walked into his house, but were transported back into the Dubois Detective Agency, where they saw Sally back to life and acting normal. It was a bit of a shock for everyone. They talked to Professor Charles about what they knew about Dr. Copeland, going into pretty serious detail about the things that Dr. Copeland wanted and the things that she had done. While this was happening, Professor Charles gave them some of the information about his experience, and Quinn saw this passenger of Professor Charles seemingly eating with a finger in his ear. Today's session starts with Dr. Copeland. And I apologize. We've only got one channel for nicotine today on the left channel. We were trying to sort that out before the cast, but we kind of have to roll with what we have right now. Dr. Copeland?
Where am I?
You were headed to the library and you just got off the phone with Hoffman.
I've just gotten out of the taxi.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at the front door.
Okay.
Is the library open?
Yes, the library would still be open, absolutely.
Alright. I walk into the library.
Okay, and you go.
Alright. What does it look like in here?
Big New York Public Library is a very busy place. There's loads of people walking about, and it's just a huge place, just in general. I think you probably would have been closest would have actually been the NYU library. So you're back in that same library that Professor Charles was in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd like to head to one of the computer terminals.
Okay.
I'd like to see if the library has the book in stock.
Yeah, absolutely. You're looking for the book by Peter Robertson, just to
That's
clarify?
right. Yeah, that's right.
Okay. So, looking for the book, you can see that there... actually, let me double check real quick here. This is kind of a good question. The book is not in stock.
Do they have any other books by Peter Robertson?
No.
Is it not in stock, or do they not carry it?
They carry it. It's just not in stock right now.
Alright. I'd like to use that computer terminal to access the internet. A browser.
Okay.
And see if I can find contact information for Peter Robertson. Can I find an address or
you can do a move
phone number
for me.
Yeah. What do I do?
This would be investigation, for sure. Have any other things that might help you with this? Otherwise, it would just be a regular investigate roll.
I have a scientist.
Does that do anything specifically to help you?
When you investigate using the proper equipment, you may choose from the following questions. Properties, how can I make use of it? What's its purpose now? Never mind.
This just gives you 3 additional questions in a pool that you can ask.
Sure. Okay.
Still get one or 2 questions depending on what you roll.
Okay. So, sorry, what am I rolling again?
Plus your reason.
Okay.
$17. You can ask 2 questions from either the investigate list or your scientist list.
Service situation, investigate. Is there anything weird about what I'm investigating? Is it a strange address or a phone number that doesn't make sense?
You don't find anything on Peter Robertson's address or a phone number or contact info.
Huh.
You probably have some means of going above and beyond. Maybe you have like a subscription to one of those like search services or something. Yeah. And it's never like failed you before. It does this time. I think that in and of itself is weird to you.
I see. I'd like to take another look at the library's terminal and the information that they have on that book. Is there a publisher?
Ooh. Yeah. Let's see. Publisher would be... Skyline Publishing.
Based in the city?
It is based in New York City.
Do they have a street address?
Yes.
I'd like to write that down.
Uptown someplace.
I see. Alright, I'd like to make a phone call then to Anthony.
Okay. You start to call Professor Charles. As you dial the phone, it starts to ring. You hear someone pick up.
Hello. Who may I ask is calling?
Who is this?
Who is this?
My name is Dr. Ada Copeland. I'm looking for Professor Anthony Charles.
This is Professor Anthony Charles. It's good to hear from you again, Ada.
It's good to hear from you, too. What exactly are you?
Oh, that's a move.
What do I move?
I think you're trying to influence someone.
All right. Oh.
I don't know what you mean, Ada.
Well, I called because I wanted to talk about that place you mentioned in the Thai place, and if you have some time to meet, I'd be happy to do it.
I'm a little busy right now. Perhaps we can meet later.
Sounds good to me.
Before you go, though, Ada.
Yes?
Can I ask you a question?
Of course.
How goes your investigation?
It's, hit some snacks, but I'm not someone who gives up easily.
No, I don't suppose that you are. Neither am I, honestly.
Well, it must be why we get along so well.
Yes, I suppose that it might be.
It was good to hear your voice again,
Yes.
Anthony.
It was good to hear your voice, too.
I'll talk to you soon.
I look forward to meeting with you again soon.
Absolutely. Give me a call when you're free.
Of course. I'm not sure how long this will take. But I'll let you know.
Absolutely. Have a good evening.
Good night.
I'd like to call Quinn.
Okay. Call up Quinn and get voicemail right away.
All right, I'll hang up. All right. Well, I suppose I'll write down the address for the publishing company, and I'll make that my next stop.
Okay. Take your notes.
Yep. I'll walk outside and hail a cab.
Out you go. We switch scenes. Max. If you could just mute yourself, Nicotine, that would be awesome.
I can't.
You can on Clean Feed.
Oh, I can, okay.
Just hit the green button on the left. Thank you. Max. You just had a pretty intense fight. And you were covered in blood. You were feeling rather violent. What did you do after this fight?
So am I like covered head to toe, like people would notice?
People would notice, but I don't think you're covered head to toe. There's a decent amount of blood.
Okay, I do my best to just pull my... Oh, actually, I had my jacket on when this all kicked off, right?
Yes.
Am I still hot?
No. Oh, sorry. Roll a disadvantage. Sorry, let me see specifically. Yes.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna pull my jacket off and sort of tie it around my waist, so anything that's got on the top half of me is kind of not visible now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna pull the corpse of this guy over to near the cardboard boxes. I'm gonna rip the corner of one of the cardboard boxes off and fish around in my bag for a pen and just write, "Heard you like blood. Love, M. Kiss." And then scribble out the kiss. And then I'm going to dip my finger in that blood and draw the symbol again and leave the alley.
Okay. Act under pressure for me. Okay. I would just like to point out, before we continue,
Oh no.
that this is the 13th episode of the show.
Oh, good.
Okay. You're still covered in blood. You just kind of walk out in public. It's rush hour
okay.
or a little bit after. You clean some of it up maybe, but there's still a decent amount of blood on you. Maybe you just missed like a large section. I don't know.
And I notice this, right?
No.
I don't notice it. I just walk out.
I think you cleaned up some of the blood and you think you got it all.
Cool. Okay. I am gonna be... I'm gonna be contemplating whether or not to turn my phone back on and call Dion.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do that.
You turn your phone back on and you give Dion a call.
Mm-hmm.
Hello?
D? You right?
Max, is that you?
You right?
I was, yeah. It's been a long few days. I was getting some sleep.
Oh, sorry, dude. Look, I can call back another time. I just wondered if you fancied meeting up or something at some point. You know that place we went for and saw that guy that one time, the one with the hat.
One with the hat.
If you do wanna, if you don't, just like drop me a text or something, dude. It's all good.
I'm trying to remember.
You figure it out.
I remember.
Yeah?
Yeah, I remember.
It's not a test, mate.
Okay.
Look,
how long?
when are you good?
Hour?
Sounds good.
Okay.
But I mean, if you don't want to, if you don't think that's a good idea, if there have been like bad reviews of that restaurant, like I don't keep on top of all that shit, so just let me know.
No, there's been loads of bad reviews, you know, but maybe we should still do it anyway.
Flying by the seat of your pants, eh? See, I told you I'd rub off on you.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, let's get something to eat.
Alright, I'll see you in an hour.
Alright. Don't fall back to sleep.
Alright.
I'll look at my phone and turn it off. Put it back in my bag. I'm gonna be looking around to see if there's anybody else that I know around here, like any of my street contacts. Because it seems like quite a busy area.
Oh yeah, Grand Central? You're in the Grand Central area. It's fucking mobbed here. Absolutely. Let's see. What's your move here?
Charisma, street contacts.
Okay. I think roll first. I know this
Okay.
isn't normally part of the move, but I might use it to my advantage.
Okay.
Okay. So, who do you know that's not that reliable that might be around here?
Eddie. He's like the
Are
classic.
you sure it's not a different name, considering you just met up with Eduardo?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They call him Crazy Eddie.
So
let's go for something else.
Little known fact. There was actually a place back in like the 80s named Crazy Eddie's, and it was like an appliance store, and they sold. They had the best commercials. Crazy Eddie's, and our prices are insane. It was good. It was good. Look up the ad on YouTube, everybody. But that's funny. Who is this person?
Let's say Ted. Does Ted work as an abbreviation, or is that too close?
Ted?
Ted.
It's fine.
Ted's like skinny, kind of classic shit informant. Like the kind of guy who will crumple under any kind of questioning. But he's just terrified for his life pretty much all the time. Which is kind of handy.
Okay. So, you might have to walk a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably not smack dab near Grand Central. Eddie has... he's got some kind of scam going on, probably. What kind of scam do you think it is?
I think he'd usually be the kind of person who'd be like cheaply distracting somebody and picking their pocket.
Okay.
And he only hits like 1 time out of 5.
Okay. Maybe he does a maybe selling something or whatever that's like way too cheap. It's like bootleg DVDs or something.
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, so you see Ted sort of showing off some DVDs with one hand. The other hand, he's trying to like pick someone's pocket. Maybe he gets out like a bunch of tissues instead of a wallet, you know. He does one of those. Be like, yeah, it's Infinity Wars. That doesn't look like the cover though. It's fine. What do you care about the cover? The cover doesn't mean shit. It's just a cover. What, are you going to judge a book by its cover? Are you going to judge a DVD by its cover? Come on. It's what's on the disc that really matters. Is the movie actually on the disc, or is it just, come on, what do you want? It's $5. $5. Everybody's got $5. Come on. What, are you going to pass up this opportunity right now? Come on. Look, I don't know. All right, fine. You're missing out. Come on. There's plenty of people.
Infinity Wars, really? Is he missing out? What happens in the end?
Max?
Don't tell anybody spoilers. That's just fucking rude.
What are you doing here, Max?
Hey! Sorry, I'm just gotta have a chat with my little brother here. Bye.
All right, whatever.
Hi. How's it going? Oh, that good. Just so you know, if you run, I will break your foot.
Did you break somebody else's foot? Is that why you're covered in blood?
What? Oh, fuck it. I'll drag him into... Is there like an alley?
Hey, watch the merchandise. Watch the merchandise.
Well, walk faster then. Shit.
All right.
Okay.
What do you want? What do you want? Come on.
First up, I need your sweater. And I'm gonna be grabbing like loads of snow from the ground and just like rubbing it on me, trying to get this off as much as possible.
Oh, come on. You don't need my...
I really do.
What, it's freezing out. Come on. I got this hoodie, when they were on tour. I can't give this to you. Come on. Something else.
Have you got nothing on under it?
I mean, it's just a t-shirt. I mean, it's freezing out. Come on.
And I'll just walk very slowly towards him, backing him up against a wall.
All right,
Oh,
all
come
right,
on.
all right. Go ahead and influence another, please. Influence other.
Ooh.
Okay. 11. All right, look, if I'm going to give you this, you got to give me something else. Come on, throw me some money. Something. Come on, it's only fair. Come on.
Or, alternatively, I could just not dob you into the police for selling counterfeit goods.
Counterfeit? Come on, they don't give a shit about me. Come on.
Don't they?
Throw me a little bit of money, and then we'll call
cool,
it even.
Cool. No, it's cool. I'll just check because I'd hate to run the wrong side of the law. And I'll pull my phone out and mime going to call.
Come on. What are you going to do? You going to call the cops? Look, you're covered in blood. Huh?
All right, that is a fair point.
What are you going to do? Come on.
Fine. I'll chuck him a 10.
That's it.
Don't you even tell me it's worth more than that. You know it's not.
Come on.
I've seen how much you sweat.
Come on, it's freezing. Come on.
No, Ted. I would be happy for there to be more blood on my top, but I'd rather not. I just need some information and a fucking jumper. What is the problem?
That steam? What's going on?
I've been walking really fast.
Are you sweating?
Yes.
What the hell's going on?
I'm English.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means we're used to a slightly colder climate. What the fuck?
Slightly colder. Everybody's wearing fucking parkas.
Yeah, I know. Soft Americans. Fucking hell.
Fuck.
Look, I've been speed walking. I do not exercise well. What is with this interrogation? Are we gonna be asking each other questions now? Because
Fuck.
I don't
All
think
right,
that's a
all
good
right,
plan.
all right.
Thank you.
Take off his hoodie.
Yeah, I'll stick it on and just be like, oh, you have been working hard today.
Come on. Listen, I ran out of axe, okay?
Okay, yeah, we should talk about that at some point. Look, I just need some facts from you, and then I will offer the fuck.
What do you need to know?
Have you heard of a place called Genesis's?
Genesis.
Yeah.
You can ask one question, by the way.
Oh, okay. Hang on. Let me double check that this is the one that I want. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'll be asking.
Okay. Yeah, maybe I heard of it. You know, why do you
Where
want to
is
go
it?
there?
Because I've got to pick up a package and I lost the delivery thing. Why do you care? The answer is you don't.
Listen, yeah. Come on. Look, it's they sell shit. They don't sell anything crazy. They got weird stuff there. Weird stuff.
Cool. I don't give a shit. I'm just trying to do a job, mate.
Okay, well,
Where is it?
Yeah, all right. It's in Hell's Kitchen.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
And I'll back him right up against the wall with
Okay.
my eyes like right in front of me.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. What do you think? I'm
Because
gonna lie
if
to
I
you?
have
I'm gonna
walk
lie to
all
you?
the way
I don't know.
back here to kick your ass.
I'm
I'm gonna be really
I don't-
annoyed.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Why would I do that? I don't have a reason to lie to you,
Yes.
Max. Why would you do that?
You will crumple like a McDonald's cup if anybody asks you questions. So just tell me what
Listen,
I
I'm just
need
trying
to
to
know
make a living,
first
okay?
time. Yeah, all right. That's whatever. Mine is not to judge. But if you make me come back here to hurt you, which I don't want to do, by the way. It's too easy. It's not fun. I will be pissed off and I will do it double hard. Right?
Right.
You're a good boy. And just pop him on the cheek. Hell's Kitchen, right?
Hell's Kitchen, yeah. Listen, it's in the only way you can get in is in a back alley. Back alley. Yeah, right near the motel.
This is becoming a delightful running theme. Back alley. Any more information that I'm gonna need?
The owner's real weird.
What brand of weird? Like you weird, me weird?
She's got she's blind. She's.
That's not weird. Don't be gross.
I'm not. Listen, I'm not talking about like that. Okay, I'm not talking. She talks weird. I don't know what she's into.
Like an accent or?
No. She talks real weird about crazy stuff. I don't know anything. I don't know nothing, okay?
Oh, does she use big words around you?
Yeah, sure. Big words. Sure.
Big words, yeah. Oh, never mind. We'll get you that dictionary one day. I
just want to go right now. Fuck.
You'll be alright.
Is that it?
Oh, you
Can I go?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Come on.
Go on. Fuck off.
All right.
Oh, and Ted.
Yeah?
Do not make me come back here.
I can't for what?
You know what I mean. You tell people I was here, if you tell people there was blood, you tell them anything.
What blood? What do you mean?
Exactly,
I don't see shit.
Because
I don't know nothing.
If you were to just slip up by accident, I will fucking murder you. All right?
Yeah.
And I don't mean the fun kind, like drawn out, painful. People will tell stories about that in college dorm rooms. Right?
Yeah.
Good lad. Go on, off you fuck.
And he trots off.
Okay. I'm gonna grab my phone out of my bag and just use the screen to see if I can like get some reflection and see if I've got all the blood off my face. Use the snow to sort of pack that out and clean myself up as much as possible.
Sure.
And I'm gonna pull the hoodie up over my head. Shove my jacket in the bag and head off.
We switch scenes.
To Genesis.
We head to the Dubois Detective Agency, where Quinn, Remy, and Professor Charles are having a conversation. Quinn had just shown Professor Charles the symbol on their hand.
I don't understand. What is this supposed to be?
Do you recognize it?
Do I whack the specific one on her hand?
Come on, Professor. Like you
can make a
you
roll.
know a lot of things.
It would probably be. Would be investigate, but I'm gonna say you've got a -1 going in.
Okay. $11.
So I'm gonna say you can ask me one of those questions from the investigate list there, unless you have some kind of other thing that helps you with it.
No, not specific to this. What's my gut feel?
It's very, very bad. Thing that she has on her hand. It really sends chills down your spine.
Where did you get that?
Well, it was in the hallway. I just didn't want to forget it. And now it won't come off.
Listen, sometimes it bleeds too. It's
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a bleeding symbol on your hand.
Yeah.
Right. I mean that's not good.
Thanks, Captain Obvious, man. Come on, Professor. You're supposed to be an expert on this kind of stuff.
I'm not an expert. My dear child, I am not an expert on any of what this is. I've had a vision, a dream, and whatever that was. I'm by no means an expert any more than you are.
Well, I know I'm not an expert at all, but we're all in the same boat then. I mean, shoot.
We all know who the expert is.
Yeah, but
Man.
she's withholding, so I don't know if we can trust any information out of her anyway.
Well, I mean, did you see anything in her lab? Did you get anything?
Well, I mean, other than the entrails, no. I didn't see anything.
Well, she must have. I mean, whatever she's involved in, she's a doctor, right? She's a scientist. She'll have notes. She'll have research. I mean, can't you two sort of do your sleuthing and?
You want me to sleuth on her after she sent me to sleuth on you?
I'm not asking. I'm simply saying, isn't that what we need?
It's like a tit for a tat. You know, you sleuthed on me, I sleuthed on you, but I'm kind of new to this detective thing, so I don't know what to do. I want to figure it all out. I wish I had like a board and I could put all the pieces together and have it all connect, but I don't even have a board.
That's a great idea. Can we use your wall?
Yes, Professor, please.
You got a marker?
You think I live inside a detective agency?
Oh.
With an assistant?
Q, remember this? This is your spot.
Yeah.
We're back at your detective agency. Maybe in your pocket, Professor, do you have a marker, like a pen, anything?
Oh, hang on. And I'll check my jacket, Whack, just in case I'm a professor who happens to have a whiteboard marker from writing.
I'll also see if I have a marker in my desk.
Okay. Yeah. I think Quinn, you open up one of your drawers. You just find one.
Oh, heck yes. Okay. And then is there a wall in my office? Is there a wall I can remove all the pictures, maybe a map of the city? I can just take that shit down.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I start doing that so that the wall is completely barren. And then I take the marker cap, I put the cap in my mouth, and I just start writing. Okay, so we got, where does this start? Let's put Remy. I write Remy's name on the wall. Okay, so we got Remy. And Remy saw green.
Yep.
Write green down. And
with the E?
Yep, with the E. I got the E. So you saw green.
Sorry,
who else we got?
Green?
Yeah. Sure. Do you have? Can you show him, Remy?
I got an SD card with their picture on it, but my camera's kind of busted right now. I don't know if anybody has do you have a laptop in here that has an SD reader? Maybe.
You do have that older camera with the cube flash on it.
Oh, actually, I kind of got this piece of crap, but sometimes I'm kind of embarrassed to actually use it. But
Well, I
Remy
mean,
puts
you'd
the
have to
SD
develop
card
that,
into
right? You'd have to develop the real film.
So this one doesn't. It's not digital at all, is it?
No.
Oh, it's a cube, yeah. Oh, this is the. Oh, yeah. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
He's looking for the SD slot in it, like.
Okay, and then we got Charles here, and we got who else was there? Who else was there in the hallway? Max was there,
Max was there. She
Max.
punched me in the face, man.
and we got me,
Is Max the
The
Right.
crazy one.
the rowdy
Yeah.
one, the one who punched Remy.
Right in the
Right,
face, Professor.
Max.
Have you ever got
Yeah,
punched in the
and-
face
and then we
before,
got
Professor?
Ada.
Believe it or
Who
not,
else we
Remy,
got?
no.
Not fun. It's not fun at all. But yes.
Ada,
Yeah, I got Ada.
yourself.
Yep, got me.
And the cats too. Don't forget about
yeah,
the cats.
good call. We got cats. We got two
Oh my
weird
God.
cats that were following us.
My cat.
Write that down on the wall.
Oh no, Lenny.
So,
Do you encounter any cats, Professor?
I mean, there was in that hallway, yes.
Okay. Did you happen to check the name tag on your cat?
No, I'm not a big fan of animals.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Oh, Professor.
Who's not?
What
who's
kind of
not a
life?
fan
What kind of
animals?
life is that?
Please.
Sorry,
what kind of
Fudge.
life
What the
is
fudge
that,
is wrong with you?
Professor?
Who's not a fan of animals?
I
You're not a
prefer-
fan animal?
Killers.
You're not a fan
Serial
animal?
killers are not a fan of animals. That's.
That's
You know,
a
I'm
myth.
not gonna
I think you'll find
get in on
serial
you about
killers
Man, this guy ain't,
harm
he ain't no
animals.
fanimal, man. I don't know if I
Not
want
liking
to
animals is
associate
very
myself.
different. Can we look? Let's focus, please, on
Yeah.
the facts,
So-
please.
like
Alright,
all animals.
And don't forget,
Or just
I
like
just-
cats.
I
'Cause
mean,
get it
they're
if you're not a
very-
cat person.
or like
very-
a fish person.
They're very needy. I don't have a lot of
They're
time
not even
for
that high
something that
maintenance, though,
requires.
Professor.
There's a lot to unpack there, so we'll move on.
Right.
Okay, so we got midnight.
I'm gonna get you a sea monkey, okay? I'll get you a sea monkey kit, and then you're gonna
Yes.
appreciate animals. We'll start you from square one, okay, Professor? We're
thank
gonna
you.
start you from
Thank-
square one, and you will appreciate them. And you know what?
Remy,
It's
what
gonna
was your
be.
cat's name? Don't mean to interrupt you, but
My cat's name was. Then he kind of like takes a deep breath. Lenny.
Lenny? Got it. Okay,
Lenny.
so, and I'm drawing full-on diagram here. So Lenny the cat attaches to Remy off to the side. Midnight goes to Quinn. And then we've got all of us intersect to Ada because we all knew Ada. We were there. And then I've got a line going from Remy to Green. And then I've got a line going to... what was his name? What was his name?
Which
The
one?
guy on the card. The guy on the card. I don't have it with
Hoffman.
me right now.
Hoffman.
Hoffman. Okay, and then over on the side of the wall. I'm just writing on my wall. In
She's
permanent
going crazy,
marker.
right? It's like.
Yeah, I'm just going
Wow.
insane. Over on the left, I'm gonna go ahead and put. Actually, I'll draw a line that attaches to each person and write what it was said on the card on the wall as well. Time is my business for me. What was
Remy's
yours,
just like
Remy?
fascinated right now. He's just like, it said, investments are my business.
Investments. What about
He's
you,
just, like, looking
Professor?
at the
Did you get a
wall,
card
like-
from this Hoffman?
She's so.
Sorry, Mr.
Hoffman, did you get a card? Show him the card, Remy. What do you see on this card?
Hold up. He scrambles in his pockets and he finally pulls it out, and with both hands he shows it to Professor Charles. See if
What do I see?
Well, she's not showing you anything. Do you
He's
remember?
looking at the card.
Oh, you are
Yeah, I
looking
think
at the
Remy,
card.
Remy
Okay.
just passed
Yep.
me the card.
Yeah, yeah. It says protection is my business.
Okay.
No, sorry, it's not familiar. And I pass it back to Remy.
What does it say?
Just read
Can you
it.
read it out loud?
Hoffman,
Or is it may you read it out loud? Will you read it out loud? Because can you is not the appropriate grammar, right, Professor? Is that right?
It is.
Will you read it out loud? Sorry,
I
Professor.
did do 2 years in college, and I think you're right, Q.
I think
that
it's
is the
will
correct
you.
grammar.
I think
I'm
it's
sorry,
will
are you two
Just
at all
say-
interested in taking this seriously?
Yeah,
This
yes,
is it.
I am.
Right.
We're
and
detectives.
You investigate this for. This is your primary source of income, is it?
Yes, it is.
Right.
Yep.
I'm glad that I'm not paying. It says Hoffman.
It's details. It's all in the
Right.
details. Devil's
Okay.
All in the
well-
details. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's a very nice font on a 3-micron thick white
No, but
card, and it says "Protection is my business."
Okay, protection is my business.
I
Do you
just
see
hand it
here,
immediately back
Professor?
to Remy.
I'm showing him the wall. Look, when we look at that card, we all see something different, right?
Yeah,
Right.
we do.
Details.
That's not normal, Professor. That's not normal. It's
A
not.
magical fucking card is what it is.
Yes. No. It absolutely stands out as something not normal in an ethereal 1950s detective agency.
Now, tell
That's
me
that.
Tell me about where you went. Because both
I
you and
went-
Remy say you went somewhere, you saw some
I went
shit.
somewhere. I'll tell you, right? I'll go first, Professor. Maybe I can jog your memory a bit. I went to some. It was kind of like a dungeon, okay? And there was this weird-looking creature / man. He was naked, and
Okay.
he liked me a lot, and I think he wanted to do nasty things to me, and not in that like weird kind of creepy way, but in the kind of I'm gonna kill you and harvest you kind of way, like that. And it was really
How is that not
uncomfortable.
creepy?
Well, I mean, it is creepy, I guess, but
Okay, just checking. We're on the same page about that. Okay, so
That's all
naked
right, and
man.
Was this just a? How did you get? See.
so there was a black
this?
smoke. There was this cloud. It was there were shadowy figures coming at me.
Is this when we were at Ada's?
This was at
Is this
Ada's,
where you
yeah.
went?
Of course.
This is it at the same time.
Okay,
Yep.
so again, around Ada. What about you, Professor?
I dealt with our, however you want to describe our interaction in the hallway, and I came home, I changed for bed, and I went to sleep.
Do you have any
The
weird
next thing
dreams?
It felt incredibly real, Remy. I don't know about yours.
Oh, it felt real. I thought I was gonna die, Professor.
I woke up. I'm sorry, I can't.
want
Slough,
some
I know.
water?
Take it.
maybe a room, corridors with
Yes.
men in. I can't.
Okay.
I can't.
Is it
see
hard to remember it, or do you just try to forget it? Because I try to forget it myself.
I mean, it could well be a bit of both, Remy. I could see it. I'm sorry, I can't.
I'm gonna try
I
to
can't see it.
read a person here and see if he can't really recollect it, or if he just doesn't want to actually say
sure.
it. All right. So hold that up. Whoopsie daisy. I forgot to pull my character sheet up. Okay, read a person.
Intuition. Okay, 12. You can ask one question from the read a person list there.
All right. Okay, so I will ask. Not even. I will say, "Are you lying?" Or ask, "Are you lying?"
Remy, you know. I assume what this feels like. It was there. I can't. It's as if I'm looking at a photo that's now blurred. The details.
Well, Remy
details
Turner.
gone.
Remy Turner. Photography is my specialty. Too soon. Too soon.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's
All right,
that's-
Professor.
that's-
It's okay. It's
that's
all
it,
right.
that's-
It's okay, man. Remy pats the
But-
Professor
but-
on the back. Anthony Charles is like, "It's okay, man."
Yes,
It's all
and I'll,
good.
like, you'll see, like, yeah. But look, I mean, What happened to me took me to Ada. What happened to you, Remy, started with Ada.
It did.
Holy shirt. I'd like to make a move.
Sure.
Crime scene investigator. Whenever you investigate a crime scene, roll reason and ask questions from the list below.
Okay. How are you
Is that-
investigating a crime scene?
Well, I'm looking at the everything that I've mapped out.
Okay.
Holy shirt.
21 is pretty good.
Okay then.
Whoa.
It's appreciated, Quinn. Thank you.
Is that your highest roll? Q? I mean,
So you can ask 2 questions from the crime scene investigator list.
What was the chain of events here?
because I goddamn it.
No, I'm trying to figure it out exactly the best way to describe this. From the information that you have, it seems like Dr. Copeland is the source of these events. From what you can tell, you are all involved in some way. And it seems like the order of these events would be like, again, based on the information that you have, Dr. Copeland's experiment is the start. Then it seems like
I write
trying to
Ada's
remember.
experiment question mark on the wall.
Yeah, I'm
Big
trying
letters
to.
like
I'm
they do
trying
in
to
TV.
remember all the things that you specifically know.
I know about the case. So the reason I ask about the sequence of events is because the cats were all missing for me. So
So if you're
missing cats,
throwing in the cats too, then I would
Yeah.
say
I'm throwing in everything I know, including Green and us disappearing before all of this crap.
I would say you're still unsure where the cats sit in that.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's kind of parallel in some way.
Okay.
I think the experiments, I think some kind of crime that Dr. Copeland committed, maybe murder. I think then and again, I'm just cycling through the stuff that you know. Then you all sort of meeting up. Then, well, actually, no. Before that, it would be the incident from your car when you went with Remy to investigate. So that happened.
Yeah.
Then the hallway, and then you all meeting up, and then after that, I would say you met up, you left. I would say meeting up with Dr. Copeland again.
Okay.
Remy getting taken to to this torturer person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then
Our Genesis
Sort of
visit
like
too, but
parallel-
We haven't mentioned the
I'm
one
not
too.
gonna-
sort of like
mention
parallel,
Wanna-
sort of like parallel with Professor Charles's thing that happened.
Okay.
If you're not writing down Genesis, you would know the
I'll
Genesis.
probably put like
yeah.
a G down.
Yeah, I would say that that's happening around the same time.
Okay.
And
We've
then
got this whole map out.
Yeah.
What mistakes did Ada make?
What a good question.
Ooh wee.
Oh man.
Oh boy. What a skill.
Wow, this is tough.
It is perfect.
I'm trying to think what, because I have to relate this to what you know, and try and filter everything through that. I think the from what Professor Charles told you, you didn't.
Yeah.
How much did you explain about your meeting with Dr. Copeland, Professor Charles?
The original meeting or
The
the
original
one we
meeting.
overheard?
The original
okay.
meeting at on NYU campus.
Oh, very little. I think I just said that I
So you
bumped
don't know
into
that,
her.
because she would have had. I mean, she was covered in blood there, so you wouldn't know that.
This is good.
You wouldn't know that she got arrested.
I do know that. Well, I don't know that she got arrested, but I do know that she had that the
She
cops
was,
were looking
yeah.
for
I
her.
mean that I would
Yeah.
think that that's one of the big things that you know. You know that she was on the news.
Yeah.
So they were looking
Okay.
for her, and suddenly, well, I guess you haven't really kept up on the news.
No, but we will in a minute. Okay. That's
I
enough
would say
for
that
me,
that's
think.
the big one.
Okay. Yeah, but she was on the TV. And then
Like,
my source at
I'm
NYPD.
sorry, what? She was on the.
is she like Doctor?
She was
like
on the
Dr.
news.
Phil?
Every
like
cop,
Dr.
every
on the
cop
news.
in town is looking for her. Let's see.
Well, yes. When I returned, for the looking up stuff from my vision, they were there. They were asking me about Dr. Copeland. There was a detective who had questions for her.
What?
So they did find her.
They were still looking for her. Detective Johnson at NYU was very interested in speaking to her.
Yeah. All right, let me see.
Remy's just like shaking his head, like, what the heck? What?
I mean, shouldn't we go to the actual authorities? I mean, with the hearts and the entrails and.
Yeah.
Remy gets startled, like,
I mean, I'm scrambling to put
Hello,
up
I got you hot dogs.
the New York map, city map, to cover everything that we've written on the wall. Just a second.
She's like,
Oh,
she like opened the door like a touch, but then like
Yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
come
yeah.
in.
Come on in. Sorry, just got crime scene stuff all over the
Can
place.
someone help me with this? And she's
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to push the door
absolutely.
with her butt.
Oh yeah, thank you. Here, I got the door. Oh, that smells so fudging good. Yeah.
oh,
You're
All
the
right, I
best.
got you veggie dogs. I
Yes,
got
yes.
yeah, they're fully loaded.
Thank
Here
you.
you go,
Oh, my
Remy.
God, thank you,
Just
Sally.
ketchup and
Yo,
mustard, just like you asked.
Just like that. No relish, man. No relish.
You sure you don't want anything, Professor Charles?
Yeah, Professor. Remy takes a huge bite. Talking with his mouth full. Like, they're so
Sorry,
good,
I'm
Professor.
I'm vegan.
Well, they have a
Okay.
veggie dog. I got a veggie dog. Do you want one of my veggie dogs?
And no, I'm
Takes another huge
no,
bite.
I'm all right, thank you.
Well,
Professor,
okay.
you look, man, you gotta put on some
They're
weight,
really
man.
good.
You looks, they're delicious.
I eat a balanced diet, thank you.
Yeah, of course
does
you
that
do.
mean?
Look at you. You look great. You sure you don't want a water or anything?
You
Want me to get you another coffee?
Yes, thank you. It's very good.
Sally, before you go get the coffee, just have you been up on the news on the radio or the newspaper? Do you have the paper by chance?
Oh, sure. I can give you the paper. No problem.
Great. Have you heard anything on the radio?
Like what?
Like murders, you know, or kind of shit
Murders?
or stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you know, just the usual.
Nothing stand out to you?
I mean, what do you mean stand out?
I mean exactly that. If nothing stood out, that's fine. Just curious. But I could use the paper with the coffee. No rush.
Okay.
No rush.
Yeah, no problem.
Great. Thank you.
You got a big case you're working on?
Yeah.
I mean,
Big
we could
one.
use the
Big
money.
Yeah, we really could.
Speaking
What?
about that, my paycheck. Should I just wait till Monday?
What? Do you normally write those, or do I? How do I?
Well, you said to wait. You said to hold off on it.
Oh, then yeah, best do that. Monday's great if you can do that.
I wouldn't push Q. I know we're in a, it's a tough situation here, but I figure, I gotta eat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Remy has like the last bit of his hot dog left, and he's gonna eat it, and then he's like, "You can have the last of my hot dog, if you want it. These are delicious."
I didn't mean now, sweetheart.
Oh, okay. Remy just stuffs the rest of it into his mouth, and then elbows Professor. It's like, I think she likes you.
Thanks, Sally.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be right back with your coffee and the paper.
How is my fantasy detective business suffering? This is supposed to be my fantasy.
I mean, it's the reality of it, right? I mean, it's ups and
This
downs.
isn't a reality. In reality, we're in the professor's apartment. This is my dream.
I mean,
Not all.
Who would dream this?
Have you ever lucid dreamed before? Sometimes if you don't, it's not always perfect, Q. But those hot dogs were perfect. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, the hot dogs are really good, actually. Okay, so
It all leads to Ada.
it all
At
leads
the end
to
of the
Ada,
day,
but
Doc.
what was her experiment? That's what we gotta know.
Well, she mentioned something about some weird stuff. I don't.
Because she had you.
told me not-
She said she gave you a placebo, but she probably didn't. What did she give you? And who? Can you remember
it was-
anybody else in the experiment?
Yeah. Well, I had a partner, and it was just kind of like a team building exercise.
Do
Nothing
you
really
remember
that
names?
crazy.
Names of the people in the
Names?
experiment.
Q, I don't remember the names. I don't.
Professor, can you get us a list of who was in her experiment from you have faculty bullshit?
I mean, it's a immense betrayal of the academic code, and assuming she actually put it on the list.
The code. Professor, she gave
I
you the
could try.
fakest drug, man, a placebo. That's probably why she was on TV and why all the cops are coming for her, man, because they're trying to take placebo off the market.
Take a fake. Right. Yes, Quinn, I could.
I'm feeling pretty good about
try.
that. I think we got to start with what her experiment was.
Yeah, it didn't seem anything out of the ordinary, Q. It wasn't like. And then Remy looks at Q.
What? What do you do? What?
And he does the kind of like a heartbeat with his hand to his heart, and he just
Are you having a heart
simulates
attack?
a heartbeat. No, but he's simulates a heartbeat with his hand. It wasn't like that.
Are you having a heart attack, Remy?
Sorry,
I don't know, man. I don't know what was in
Want
those
too
hot
many hot
dogs.
dogs?
I think so.
Do you need medical attention or?
Sure as hell don't need placebo, but you know what? I'm just gonna sit down over here.
You all right?
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm
You
good.
want some water?
Yeah, please.
Okay, Sally, can you bring a water?
Oh,
Also, with the coffee, no rush, and the paper, no rush. Thanks.
No problem.
Right. So.
I feel like we're onto something. Professor's gonna go investigate. How the hell do we get out of here?
Well,
That's the
yes,
thing.
that was rather my first concern. I mean, this is your world, Quinn.
We just wake up?
I don't know, are we asleep? We were supposed to walk into my apartment, and I assume you took us here?
Wake up! No.
No.
That didn't work.
They say to pinch yourself. Ow. Ow.
I mean,
Ow.
perhaps it's doors. I mean, from the hallway.
Yeah, that's a great
just...
idea. Yeah. Great idea. I immediately walk over to the door. Open it.
Yeah, Remy's still pinching himself in the corner,
Shazam!
just like. Why?
Oh, nothing fucking happened. I closed the door. You try.
Ouch.
I mean, this seems the definition of insanity, but
Think
fine.
of your apartment.
Right.
Come on.
No, nothing, Sally. No.
Nope.
I mean,
I would try, but this
know.
chair is too comfortable right now.
Why?
Maybe we should. I don't know, but when she comes in here, I'm gonna take a picture of her. So when this.
Yeah, can you take a picture of this wall too? Everything.
Oh
you
yeah,
got?
sure. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And he pulls out the old style camera.
You know how to work that thing?
Honestly, of course I do. Come on, like they taught this in school, right? Yeah. Shit. Does Remy know how to work?
You definitely.
I'm wondering right now.
You definitely did not,
Okay.
but you do right now.
Okay. Cool. So somehow, some way, he just. Used to about that.
I think that's weird to you, Remy. Like
Yeah,
before,
I'm
like
just
right
like-
before you hit the button.
What the?
The flash goes off. Oh,
Yeah. See, just like they taught in photography 101 or history of photography. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Now the question is,
where's the?
will we have a photo when we get out of here?
It's
what
not
else
a
can we
Polaroid or
try?
anything like that, huh? Shoot.
Remy,
I mean,
can you do me a favor, please?
Sure.
Try to see through the illusion.
Will do. Remy.
There's
Wait,
something
maybe I
that
have-
happens when you look through the viewfinder of this camera.
Okay.
When you look at the board that Quinn has set up, things begin to jumble.
Oh.
They start moving out of order. You
Um.
see them like move out of order.
What does it look like to me? Is it rearranged
just-
like
They just start to like rearrange around. Yeah. The lines begin to like curve like around each other and stuff. Like it's all strange and distorted. And you start to see other things appear.
Can I enhance awareness here as well to see if something? I don't know if the illusion is weak or if it's strong. Possible.
Not on a 9, unfortunately.
Okay.
Or an 8, rather. It's even worse.
It's an 8. Yeah, you gave me. Okay.
Yeah, I think, what else would you see? I think that you see the pictures that you took of everybody before. Remember what you saw through the camera? And they became
Yep.
the artworks in the gallery. I think you start to see
Yes.
the pictures get replaced by those. You start to see
As I'm looking through the viewfinder, you say.
the sort of dead version of Quinn, the professor with his dark passenger, normal Max, Dr.
With
Copeland.
the middle finger up. She's just
Yeah.
flipping me off still.
Dr. Copeland sort of covered in blood and looking horrific with the intestines and things.
Yo, I think this camera might be busted, but I'm seeing pictures that I've already taken. Q. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Yeah. It's
Where?
those pictures. Remember when we were in the room, in the hallway, and I took the pictures, and then I took one of you in the street, and you said, "I know."
Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing right now, Q.
Where?
And this, just looking through it, I didn't even.
On the.
Just looking. I mean, if
Fudging
you
wall?
can look through it. Yeah, just look through here. And just look at the wall.
You see the board? Nothing.
I don't know what to tell you, Remy. I don't have your gift. I just see a wall, but I believe you.
All right. Yeah. Well, that's what I see. All right. So, this doesn't have a way to look at the pictures instantly. But before I even took
Wait
the
a minute,
picture,
what?
this camera here, it's.
Wait a minute.
It's-
Wait. Back up, Remy.
Yeah.
You're seeing your gallery?
Yeah. Just.
Spin around. Look at this wall.
All right.
Are you seeing your fantasy right now?
It's not quite a fantasy, but. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your version of this place.
Is that what I'm seeing
does that
right now,
mean?
Mark? Or rather, GM.
Well, you saw versions of the pictures that I guess the representations, whatever Quinn
Of them, yes.
wrote
But it's
on
not
the
quite-
board. You saw
Okay,
the
it's
pictures.
not like he's seeing
But it's not
his
quite
own
like
gallery.
a
Okay.
full.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I mean it's not like the gallery, but it's definitely the pictures from the gallery. 100%. I took
Okay,
these.
and they're up on the wall?
Yeah.
Are they just like hanging there or what?
They're just chilling. And he looks through it
Oh,
again, and he's
okay.
just kind of just so focused on everything, just trying to find something weird as he looks through this camera.
All right,
Found
Professor
you
IQ,
found your weirdness already.
what do you make of all of this?
I don't honestly think it's anything to worry about. I mean, we are here in a fantasy detective agency discussing visions and dreams. I think the possibility that Remy is seeing another alternate reality through his devices. Dare I say it, normal here, Remy. I don't think it here is any different to a woman bringing coffee who should not be here.
You're alive. Ooh, this is a lot.
Real
This is a
poetic,
lot.
Professor. I just meant as a whole. Like
As you say
everything.
that, you hear some noise from the other room.
You guys hear that?
Oh God.
Gunfire.
Oh,
Holy
And a
shit!
scream.
get down, Q.
Holy shit! Or
there's-
shirt!
Ah!
There is
Oh God.
basically
I crawl under
bullet
the desk.
holes popping through the glass as you see
shit.
glass
Ooh,
falling
shirt,
to the ground.
Get
And
down, get down.
Sally screams from the other room.
No. Get down, everybody.
The fork.
And then Remy just like runs. Oh my God,
No,
we're so
Remy, don't,
fucked.
don't.
They're trying to kill me, man. They're trying to kill me, Professor. They're trying to kill me, man. I know someone's coming for me. They're trying to kill me right now.
Listen,
Why would
listen,
anyone-
you know how to use a gun?
Because they're trying to
You're the
I don't know how to use a
private
gun. What do you
investigator.
mean?
Why don't you use a gun?
They're all on the
you're right.
ground. They're all on the ground. You see the door
Oh God,
open up.
I'm going to
I'm
be
Multiple
100%.
pairs of footsteps start to walk in, and that's where we're going to take our break.
Holy shit!
Sally, no.
Oh, Sally, no! No, twice
Oh,
now.
missed my chance again.
Poor Sally. Oh,
I
sorry.
see, Professor. Come
In one of the realities, I'm gonna end up marrying Sally. That's it.
I don't think you are.
It's like, it's cupcake timeline. Eventually, there's just Sally and the professor with a couple of kids and a porch somewhere.
Oh, with the swing and the kids and.
Yeah, I don't know. We're gonna take a little bit of a break here, folks. If you have not done so, please make sure you follow all of these lovely people. They're fantastic, and they're fantastic role players as well. Please go give them a follow. Follows are free. Make it happen. If you haven't noticed, also underneath the stream and in the chat, we have a link for ways that you can help Black Lives Matter. You can sign petitions, you can text, you can donate, you can read, you can educate yourself. There's resources for that as well. There's a lot of different ways that you can help you to be a better person, so go look at those, please. We have a new show that's starting on Monday. It's in the Horizon Zero Dawn universe. It's called The Forbidden Lands, and
Starts on Monday. Yeah.
We've got Domestic Dan guest GMing it, and I'm a player on it. So hopefully you'll check that out. That's on Monday.
So is Millie.
Yeah, Millie's on
Hell
there
yeah.
too.
Tyler.
Yes. Award-winning Amelia Tyler. We're gonna be back in just a little bit, so hang tight for more Facade. We'll be back in just a few. Hang tight. Welcome back, everybody, to Tablestory's Facade. So, in the doorway, you can see several pairs of feet making their way through. Shiny black shoes making their way through the doorway. All right, where are they? Whew. Yeah, I don't know, boss. I don't know. We gotta get this money somehow. We don't get this money from them, well, it's gonna come out of both of your asses. Oh, come on, boss. Come on. All right, we'll fan out and look for them. They gotta be around here someplace. You can see the pairs of feet start to spread out. They start to meander around the office. Just to be clear, where's everybody hiding?
Maybe behind the chair that I was sitting in. I don't know what kind of chair it is though. Is it a sofa?
What is your detective agency your office look like, Quinn?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It would be one of those traditional, like, old style detective chairs, which I'm pretty sure have slits in the back. Hold on.
I don't think Remy's that dumb. But
Let me just look it up. Oh no. Okay. So I'm looking at 1950s office chairs. It's not great. I gotta tell you, it doesn't look good.
it's not like a long. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, I don't think you'd be hiding behind one of these.
No, I don't think so either.
Describe what your office looks like so they can get a better visual, Quinn.
Yeah, I think so. We've got filing cabinets that kind of line the wall here. We've got a huge wraparound Chesterfield couch. We've got a table, like a coffee table here, and then there are two chairs sat in front of a very long wooden desk, probably walnut, and it's got a whole bunch of stuff on it, paperweights, a typewriter, a lamp, an old style lamp, which hopefully someone will use to beat these men over the head with. And then it's, got the chair, and then, the old school style desk that has the one side of it that has the drawers and things like that.
We're so fucked.
Yeah, we're so fucked.
Remy's totally behind the couch. Like, that's probably where he sat
And
down to
curtains.
drink his
There are
water.
curtains, though.
Remy is not behind the curtain, no.
All right, Professor Charles, what about you?
I'll just be behind, like, the sofa. The biggest object that's near me, I would have just gone behind it.
So I'm sorry, Remy, where were you?
Behind the couch, the Chesterfield.
So both of you are behind the couch.
Whatever.
Yeah, I'll be under the couch. Like I crawled underneath the couch and I'm just laying there flat. Like
And I'm just like,
I don't know if you can fit underneath the couch.
it's a Chesterfield.
Yeah, but it's that
Can
much room.
confirm you cannot get underneath the Chesterfield.
All right.
oh my.
Okay, then I'll be hiding behind the couch as well.
All right, the three of you behind the couch.
Oh no.
Oh well.
Well, I did try to like say, "Oh, get down."
Sure.
And-
I would like the three of you to act under pressure, please.
Yeah. Do we have to?
Yeah.
10.
$10 from Professor Charles, a 15 from Remy.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, Remy's pretty cool.
I would need one from you as well, Quinn.
Didn't I do it? Oh, I hit the button. Oh, okay. 13.
Okay. Remy, you and Professor Charles realize that you both can't fit behind the couch. Both of you realize that Quinn's back there already, but
Okay.
one of you is going to stick out. Who is it?
I don't know. Don't do the stupid. Don't do the stupid thing in Facade, Jay. Because if you do the stupid thing in Facade, you die.
Oh my god.
But wait, no, I'm reasoning it.
Yeah.
I mean, Remy, if you're happy, like I don't mind sticking out. Maybe.
Sticking out? I mean, shoot. Oh my god. Are you sure?
Just roll for it.
Should we just roll for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mixed up the numbers. Quinn, you and Professor Charles, one of you is sticking out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because
Remy's,
okay, I was like,
Remy's
like,
covered.
what?
Remy's
Yeah,
covered.
he's gonna
I
be-
think Professor Charles, you and
Remy's
Quinn.
like-
Okay, heads or tails, Professor.
I'll go with heads.
Heads is 1, tails is 2. I'm tails. Professor's 1.
All right, Quinn.
Sticking out.
So you can't quite get behind the couch, like, because of the way that you all sort of fell back there.
Okay. Can I? So I am sticking out, or is it an opportunity for me to go try to hide somewhere else?
You are sticking out a little bit.
Okay.
They haven't seen you yet, but you realize
Okay.
that you can't completely get behind this couch.
Okay. Where are they in the room?
They've started to spread out. Are you
Can I
going to
just
risk a
immediately
glance?
dash out the door?
Are you
Can
going
I
to
just
risk it? You're going to run out the door?
Well, they're not. They haven't seen me, right? But I can't see them.
It doesn't appear that they've seen you yet. But you're in a position where.
Yeah, I'm gonna bolt for the door. Yeah, I'm gonna bolt for the door because they'll chase me and leave these two fine and alive.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
All right. I would like you to please.
Oh my god.
Is there like a sneakily act under pressure?
Yeah, you can
Bolt.
try and act under pressure. Yeah.
Can I use a move?
If you have something, what do you have?
I do, which is like I can't be tailed or
No,
followed.
I don't think so. Not in this one. No. That was a lawyer reach.
Yeah, it was a stretch, but you know what? You got it. You got it every time. You
It
still
does
got
say
to.
you avoid discovery, but okay. All right, I will act under pressure, or which one is it?
It's act under pressure. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get another new thing? You got another new move?
No, not since last week.
I'm not seeing it.
The shadow?
Oh my god.
It's called shadow. It's the same one I used last week.
That was the one when we tried it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
It allows
right,
you to
right.
tail,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
also not be followed. Yeah.
Oh,
9.
okay. That's
Wow.
a 9. So I think as you leap from the your hiding spot, I think
I'm like-
you think you're being like really quick and fast, and you see the thing where I feel like you see everything like in slow motion. You know, like you see the doorway, and you start running for the door, and your leg just clips the coffee table, and there's a horrible whap, like you just fall hard onto the ground. All three of them sort of like turn to you. There's three of them there. They're sort of like mean-looking, burly guys. There's one that's kind of skinny and tall and wiry. And it's her! It's her! Look, boss, it's her! It's them! They're right there!
What
Oh,
them?
look at that. Fell right into our lap there, eh, Quinn? You think you can get away from Big Angelo?
Yes. Can I run?
You're like, yes, and you just start to run, and then one of the guys just kind of like blocks the door, and you have nowhere to go.
Oh, my God. Hold up.
Where do you think you're going? You're not getting out of here so soon. You can see the three of them have like Tommy guns, and they're one's pointed right at you.
I'm gonna... I feel like... Hold on.
While that's happening, like behind this sofa, you'll see like Professor Charles just tip his head down. Are you?
No,
here?
I'm gonna oh my God.
Please just.
Do I have charismatic aura available to me right now?
Hold on.
If I stand up.
Hold on, Remy. Professor Charles, what were you doing?
So I've just like tilted my head down underneath the sofa.
He's hiding even more.
Are you there? Oh, please be useful for once. Oh. And I spring up from behind the sofa.
And I'm gonna daredevil it here. As I see
Do they
Professor,
see him, or are they looking at me?
as I see him spring up,
They're
can I
looking
daredevil
at-
it right now?
So there's three of them, and just to describe the scene before you do what you want to do here, Remy.
Okay.
There's one in the doorway, kind of like
Okay.
a bigger guy. There's a guy that's like fairly rotund. He's like kind of chunky, but he's got like a lot of muscle too. A bit shorter, stocky. And there's like a tall, wiry, skinny guy right next to him. So two of them are facing Quinn. One of them's in the doorway facing into the office. So Professor Charles sort of bounds like boing.
Which one are you going towards? Towards Quinn? Or towards another one? Because I'll go, if you go to a different one, I'll go to as best as I can. I need to do a move first, but...
Yeah, because I'm gonna do something as I stand up. I'm not just standing up like a bird.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So from behind the sofa, you see Professor Charles just pop up. Gentlemen, I think we all should just calm down a little.
Tall, skinny one like turns around. Where'd you come from?
From the office. Are you all individually as intelligent as this? One on the end, does he speak for all of you? Come on, Quinn, up on your feet.
Okay.
Up on your feet, Quinn.
I'm okay.
What's this guy
Now,
talking
gentlemen.
about? You, what's this guy talking about here? You think you can pull one over on me there?
Nope. Definitely don't think that. But I'd listen to what the professor has to say.
I assume,
Professor
gentlemen,
Charles.
you've heard from me.
Professor Charles, you can try and influence other. I'm gonna say that you have you got a -2 on this one.
Oh my.
Surely I get +2 for the sheer balls outness.
Oh no!
9.
What's this guy talking about? This is a professor?
Well, they just call him the professor because
Yes.
he's an expert at
Professor?
I'm Quinn's
Professor.
torture.
I work for Quinn's employer. I deal with issues like this. You gentlemen have made a terrible mistake.
Remy,
So
what
terrible.
what were you doing during this?
So I wanted to I didn't know if charismatic aura. I didn't know what the conditions for charismatic aura were. You know,
Let's take a
if
look.
you radiate an aura. Yeah. Because whenever your aura is truly noticeable, roll plus soul. How would I know when it is truly noticeable?
I think in
'Cause
a situation where you're allowed to flex, basically, you know what I mean? Where
Okay, gotcha.
when you have a way to show off.
All right. In this situation. All right. I think I can probably pull this off. I get up from the couch, and I point the camera at them, and I'm like, "Oh, wow, they've arrived. Oh, what's going on, guys? You guys here for the photo shoot? Look at you guys. Whoa, my goodness. Hot damn, yo, those guns look so real too. My gosh. Say
What's
cheese,
this guy
everybody.
talking about there, Q?
Yeah. Come on now. Look at you, so strong. Oh my God. I'm not gonna touch your muscles. I'll stay over here. Don't worry about me. I'm just Remy
He's a
Turner.
client of mine.
Yeah.
professional
Oh, I'm here to make you look
photographer.
sexy, my friend. You guys look amazing. Jeez, you guys really.
You
Where
don't,
did you
you don't
come
know
from?
him? He's got a gallery.
Yes, I do.
He's my client. He can pay real well.
I don't care what
Got
he's
a lot of money. Got a lot of money.
I care about what
Remy.
you got. You got my
You want
money.
money? I got lots of money, man. I do.
Well, I mean, I will as soon as I finish this job for this very fancy client that I've got. So how about we stay?
You're the one and only Remy Turner, RT
I think-
McFly.
Remy, don't you need a new flash cube?
Oh, I mean, you know, I think this one's gonna
Take
work
the
just
picture
fine.
of the gentleman.
Of course. I mean, look, man. Don't even worry about it. I got this one, Professor. And I'll try
Good.
to. Charismatic RF. Have I flexed enough yet?
I'm gonna say you got a -1 going into it, but yeah, you can try.
Okay. All right. So -1. Hit him up. Hit him up.
You can choose one option from the charismatic aura list. with a
All right.
13.
So, yep. In this case, I would change the person's disposition if it's aggressive right now, or because I can't do the harmless one as me remaining in the background, right? But you know what?
Yeah, I don't think the harmless one is. Well,
That wouldn't work out
actually, the
here.
harmless one would probably work. It would probably
In this
make
situation?
sense, yeah.
Do they perceive me as harmless, but I've got their attention by any chance? Or I have to use the, I want to cast the stranger's attention, that is right next to Q.
All right, so you're choosing that one?
Yep.
Okay. I don't think you would be able to get that one to move. It would have to be.
No?
It would have to be probably the tall, skinny guy, because he wouldn't leave his place.
All right. Well, then in that case,
Actually, you
I
know
would
what?
like to change
You know
one
what?
of them from
No,
aggressive.
let's say that you do get that guy to move. He's gonna push you, Quinn. The guy in the doorway is gonna kind of push you back into the office. Mm-hmm. Just kind of pushes
yeah,
you with
come on,
the gun.
come get your picture taken, man. Come get your picture taken.
Okay.
So
Go
now
ahead.
she's
Move
are
on
they free?
in.
I'm moving.
What do you got? What do you got? You got a camera? You gonna take a
Yeah, I got
picture? Come on,
I'm gonna
boss.
take a picture.
Like I said, he's
Yep.
famous.
You seen the newspapers,
Just-
right? Oh. Whew. You ever want to be
Huddle
famous?
together, gentlemen. I like pictures of my adversaries.
Do you want us to pose?
Adversaries. Listen to this.
Remy?
Listen to
Adversaries?
this guy.
No, they're not adversaries.
Listen,
What
this
he
is
meant to
going down
say
in
was,
history.
All right, everybody. Shut
1950
your holes.
shakedown.
Everybody, shut your
right.
holes.
All right.
oh,
You listen to me, Mr. Camera. You leave that camera down, or I'm gonna shove
Yeah.
it down your throat.
okay, that's perfectly fine. Hey, I'm gonna put it
And
right
you,
here.
You, Professor. You don't want to
sure
be
you don't
my
want-
adversary. You understand? If you end up being
with-
my adversary, then we're gonna have some other words
No,
here.
no. He said his dads are scary. He said, dads are
Shut
scary
your hole.
sometimes. Okay,
Be
my
careful
bad.
putting that camera down, Remy. I hope it doesn't go off.
Yeah, you don't want this camera to go off now, would you?
No, that would be terrible.
So
It would be
terrible.
a horrible thing.
Now you listen to me, Q. I want my money, and I want it now. I already made a withdrawal from your assistant. You want me to make another one?
Did you kill Sally?
Sally's
Please tell me you
sleeping with the
didn't.
fishes.
Oh, I didn't
They didn't even bring me my water.
think they actually said that. I thought that was just in films.
Can I open the drawer of my desk? Thinking
sorry,
there might be
I would
10
say that
grand in there?
you'd have to walk around. I don't think they'd let you do
Okay,
that.
let me just open my desk. See what I got handy.
Okay, go ahead and try and act under pressure.
Come on, dice gods,
There's
dice
a
gods.
marker. I'm hoping there's money in there. Okay. 8.
The dice gods.
No money. There is a bottle of empty whiskey in there. There's probably just like that little backwash that's left in the bottle.
Okay, I don't even drink. Okay. I don't have any here, so I'll have to go to the bank. I'll have to go to the bank.
Shucks.
Can you just let my clients go, please? You can take me.
Yeah.
But just let my clients
If
go.
you don't want.
Try and influence Big Angelo.
Angelo.
You probably. Oh. You probably don't want to kill a famous photographer. I'm just saying. Oh, Jesus.
What are these rolls?
It's a 3.
Okay.
Probably don't want to kill a famous photographer, you know?
I
You
mean,
know
that
what?
would be a bad idea.
You know
I'll
what?
tell you that.
You're right. I don't want to kill a famous photographer.
Remy's like,
He looks at one of his associates, and he says,
Bobby, I got it, boss.
raises up the machine gun.
I am going to tackle this man. I'm going to charge this man.
That's a good place for us to switch scenes.
oh my God.
Fuck.
We switch scenes. Dr. Copeland. What are you up to?
I'm on my way uptown to the publishing house. The address for the publishing place.
Okay. So, as you are heading uptown to the publishing place, did you grab a cab? What did you
Yes,
do?
I took a cab from the library.
Okay. Fair enough. As you head uptown, the publishing place, Skyline Productions,
Yes.
or Skyline Publishing, sorry. It's a kind of a small building. You pull up. There's probably like a sign that sort of points you to a basement. You know, and there's like, it's like a really small sign. Like you probably don't even notice it at first.
I see. All right. I'd like to.
All right,
down to
that'll
the
be
basement.
2173.
All right, here you go. I give him $25.
All right, thanks.
I'd like to walk down to the basement.
head on down to the basement. There's a bunch of garbage, like, on the stairs. Like, garbage bags. You know, that have just kind of been sat there. They're kind of opened a little bit. You can see some of the garbage has been, like, probably picked at by rats or something.
Okay.
And there's probably a rat, like, on the stairway as well.
All right. I'd like to observe a situation.
Okay. You can ask me a question from the list.
What currently poses the greatest threat to me?
How well known you are right now.
All right.
The fact that you've been on the news.
I see.
There's as you're like walking down the stairs, the windows are kind of like boarded up. So like there's some plywood that's there.
Okay. I continue walking down the stairs.
Okay.
Is this a commercial building, or is this a place where people live?
No, there'd probably be like apartments up above.
I see. All right. I'd like to continue down to the basement.
Okay. Yeah. It's not that far. Like the staircase isn't that long. It's just like one story.
Okay. What do I find when I get to the bottom floor?
Yeah, there's a sort of a mottled gray door. Like you could tell it's been painted like a bunch of times, and it's sort of a bit faded.
Sure.
There's bits of like blue and red that are still on the door, but it's sort of mottled. And yeah, it would say there's probably an old sign there for Skyline Publications or Skyline Publishing.
Okay. I'd like to knock on the door.
You knock.
Nothing.
No response.
I'll try it one more time. Hello? Hello?
Who's there?
I'm looking for Skyline Publishing.
Who's asking?
I'm a student. I'm a student, and I'm doing a report.
Try and influence other, please. Okay. 21.
Hang on 1 second.
You can hear some like fumbling around. There's like some shit being moved. Then like a bunch of locks get taken off the door, like too many, and you can hear them being unlatched, and like a bolt being taken off, and then you see the door, and then there's a chain across the door. What's school are you with?
NYU.
You just see the light, the eye, sort of peeking through.
My name's Jane. Jane Milgram. I'm doing a book report.
What's your book report on?
Well, it was on a book put out by your publishing company. It's I have the name of it right here somewhere. Hang on. What is the name again?
Visions.
Vision. The name's Visions by Peter Robertson.
You see the eye go like a bit wide. How do you know about that book?
Well, I tried to check it out in the library, but they didn't have a copy. And I thought, maybe I'll just ask you. I'm sorry, I don't think I got your name. Is everything okay?
Door closes.
I'm listening for the unlatch, the unbolting. Is it happening?
No.
I'd like to knock again. Listen, I'm really sorry if I caused you any stress or anything. I really want to get to the bottom of this book report. It's due really soon. I put it off. I'm so sorry.
There's like a really slow unlatching of the chain. The door very slowly. You see a very skinny, frazzled looking woman. She's like a very sort of mousy kind of appearance, very, very small and thin. And she's wearing like sweats, and her hair is like kind of pulled back into a loose ponytail, wisps of hair kind of framing her face. And she says, "You said your name was Jane?"
Yeah, Jane Milgram.
My name is Leslie.
Oh, it's really good to meet you, Leslie. Is this your office?
Yes, and no.
Okay. I really don't want to take up too much of your time. I know you're probably busy.
Why don't you come in?
Thank you.
You should come in.
Thanks. And I do.
You walk in. The place is a hoarding nightmare. There are stacks of old newspapers and things all about. There is a cat piss smell permeating the place. There's that ammonia-y smell, and it's not pleasant. There's several cats that are kind of like walking around. A few of them are just chilling on top of the stacks of newspaper.
Do I recognize any of these cats?
No. Unless you want to really try and take a serious look, because they're all over the place. You kind of have to investigate.
I'd like to investigate. Quinn mentioned that there hadn't been any cats in the city for weeks or something.
Yeah. Okay.
And reason?
Yeah. So this woman's kind of talking to you, but you're gonna start looking around for all these cats and things.
Oh my gosh, I love your cats. How many of them do you have? Do they have names and stuff?
I try not to pry.
Oh, I love kitties.
Do you?
I do. I have a cat at home.
That's interesting.
So, nice place. They say the most creative people have messy desks. Einstein had a messy desk.
Did he?
Yeah.
So, what can I help you with for your report?
I need some information on the author of Visions. If you have a copy of it around, I'd pay you for it.
I wouldn't have a copy.
Okay. Do you know where I can get one?
Can I ask one question, by the way, from the investigate list there?
Okay.
In regards to the cats?
Sure. How can I find out more about what I'm investigating?
Search the whole place. And again, this is in regards to the cats.
I see. So do you think you might be able to tell me anything about Peter Robertson, the author?
Peter was a very troubled man.
How so?
Celebrity's a difficult thing to deal with sometimes.
Absolutely.
And Peter had his vices. Too many vices.
Like what? Like drinking, or was it drugs?
Yes and yes.
Oh.
And more.
More like what?
Whatever his twisted mind could think up. Whatever he could think up to stop what he saw.
And what he saw, he wrote down in that book, in Visions, right?
Not just the book.
There's more?
More? Well, there was a lot more.
Like personal notes or diaries or anything?
She looks sort of distant, as if she didn't hear you.
Miss? What else did Peter Robertson write? I thought it was just Visions.
That was just the only thing we published.
Oh, really? Well, do you have any of the unpublished ones?
No, they were taken.
Taken? By who?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
I don't know. I'm pretty creative.
She walks over to you. Have you ever heard of the men behind everything?
No, but I would love for you to tell me.
Have you ever thought that there were people that controlled everything that happened to everyone.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely thought that before.
People that control the politicians, people that control everything.
Yeah, definitely. I've always thought that. Are you saying it's real, that it's true?
They took them. They didn't want anyone else to know. They took away all the books, all of them. And they took Peter.
How long ago was this?
Years now.
Did you get a look at the people who took him?
Nothing special.
How can I find these people?
They're everywhere.
Yeah.
You can always tell when you found one, though.
Really?
They wear pins.
Pins?
Yes.
What do the pins look like?
Simple. They're just simple letters.
What are the letters?
E-W.
What does that stand for?
They said that they would teach Peter to find the Elysium within.
Do you know what Elysium within means?
No.
I'd like to read a person.
You can ask one question from the read a person list.
Are you lying about not knowing what Elysium within means?
Yes, she is.
Miss, it's really important that I get all the information I can about this, and I just really don't want to get a bad grade, you know what I mean? I'm already kind of struggling.
Try and influence other, please. If I say anything to you, they'll know. They always know.
The people with the pins?
Yes. I think they took Peter and they did something to him. They used... I thought I saw him again after they took him. I thought I saw him
Really?
in a dream. He was calling out to me. I loved him once, and I was so happy to see him. I called out to him, and I begged him to come back to me. But they took him away to this stone hallway.
Really? Did you see the stone hallway in your dream?
I didn't see anything.
Did he tell
Please,
you about it?
You should go now. You should go. You should leave.
I can help. I can help you.
I think you should leave now.
I can help you.
Please leave.
Do I still have my scalpel from earlier? Or a kitchen knife. I packed an implement of some kind before I left.
You have your kitchen knife. I don't think you have
I do. Okay. I'd like to take the kitchen knife and take it out of my purse. And I would like to grab her by the throat and just push her a little bit.
You're one of them, aren't you? You're one of them.
I want to know everything you know about Elysium Within.
I would like you to influence another again.
You have until the count of 3 to tell me everything you know. 1, 2.
They are everywhere. They run everything. You asked me to tell you more. I only know one thing. I know that they own a cigar bar on the Upper East Side. I followed them once, but I didn't have the courage to go inside.
A cigar bar on the Upper East Side. What's it called? What's the name of it? Where is it?
She tells you where it is. She says, find cigars. It's just a simple name. Unassuming.
What can I expect when I get there?
I don't know.
I'd like to bring her in for a hug and just hold her for a moment. Thank you so much for telling me that.
There's like nothing to her. It feels like she's going to break.
Yeah.
You hug her.
I know. You're going to see Peter soon, okay?
She sort of just collapses.
I want to plunge the knife into her ribcage. Thank you. Shh, 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 shh. It'll be okay. Just go to sleep. Everything is going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. I'd like to look through the apartment.
We switch scenes. Max. Where are you headed?
Do I have time to get to this Genesis's place before my meeting with Dion?
Probably be cutting it close.
How close are we talking? Like, I can't afford to get there and have a 5-minute conversation, or?
Well, you can't dilly-dally. And if there's anything that crops up, you're going to be late.
Okay. Okay, so Dion's to the meeting with Dion.
Okay. Do you take a cab? What do you do? Subway?
No, I'm going to be walking pretty much everything. I'm trying to save money. If it's a long way and I think I'm not going to make it, I'd duck into the subway, but...
You would not be able to make it unless you took a subway.
Okay. Then I'll go for the subway.
Hell's Kitchen.
My thinking is as well that
you could walk that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a walk, but you could do it.
Okay, yeah. I kind of want to stay out of there a little bit anyway, but also because of the... Am I still hot?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, I want to keep out near the snow as much as possible.
Okay. What is this place that you talked about with Dion about? What does it look like? What is it? What kind of
It was a place that we used to go just occasionally for like after drinks. It was open all day, but it's kind of like rundown, shabby kind of place, like very small, little bit disreputable's the wrong word, but just like the sort of place where people don't ask questions because they don't want questions asked of them. So you get left alone. Just a little bar, a nice selection of whiskies.
Okay. So, place is kind of busy as you head in.
That noise, instantly you'll see my hands start squeezing, and I'll keep the hood over and head up to the bar and make a show of looking at the menu, but I'm going to be looking sideways and see if I can see Dion or anybody else that looks suspicious.
Okay. Give me if you're trying to see if somebody looks suspicious, I think that's a move. You can observe the situation, I think.
Okay.
A lot of people here. Tough to keep on. Tough to keep a
Do I see
good eye out.
Do I see Dion at all?
No.
Okay.
You can still ask me a question from the list.
What was that? Observe a situation?
Yeah. Actually, we'll say you asking if Dion's there is your question.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm gonna head out. There's like a back end exit. The sort of back side streets. I'm gonna grab a shot at the bar.
Yeah.
Head out the back.
Probably takes you a second to get a shot because there's there's a like decent amount of people here. You start to head out the back, and then you hear
Max.
I'm going for a smoke.
You want company?
Yeah.
Dion follows you out.
I'll shut the door behind him. And are there any like loose bricks or something like that around there that they would have used to wedge the door closed?
Probably.
Door open, sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna just prop something up against the door just so we get a little heads up. You alright?
Not really.
No, that's all. I'll just deck the shot. Fuck.
You okay?
No. Of course I'm fucking not. Is there anyone else you're talking to about all this?
What do you mean?
Do I need to fucking run? Have you brought anybody to the bar? Have you told anybody you're meeting me?
I mean, the cops will be after you, Max.
Well, they'll have to find me first, won't they? And hopefully I'll be gone before then anyway. Look, I'm sorry you got dragged into all this. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And I'm sorry that I can't. I don't know what all this is, and it. Fuck.
I don't know what any of this is either.
Is he really gone?
Yeah. He was always good to me, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Fuck. Okay. Okay. He said he... What?
Yeah, he had this, it was just addressed to you.
What, he just left it?
Yeah.
Thanks.
He hands over a small box. It's an intricately carved wooden box. You might have seen it before, like here and there. Maybe it caught your eye. Maybe it was under a bunch of papers or whatever. But it's a familiar box to you. It's a very intricately carved, pretty beautiful piece of woodworking that's been done. Not big, maybe like so.
Mm-hmm.
He sort of he just hands it over to you. It's light, you know. It's intricately carved, and there's there's probably just a like a piece of paper taped to it that just says 2 Max.
What, so he just left it for me?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he knew
He
something
didn't
was
tell
gonna
you?
happen. I don't know.
He... Oh, fuck. I really fucking hope not. I don't know if you want to be here when I open it. Ignorance is bliss, right?
Do you want him to be here?
It depends. What vibes am I getting off him? Is he on my side?
Read a person.
And I've got a +2 against him. 14.
Ask one question from the list.
Are you lying about not having talked to anybody else, not having betrayed me?
Yes.
Yeah, I think you should go.
Does it matter? I mean, why don't you just open it?
You tell me. Don't fuck about with me, do you?
I wanted to know what was in there, Max.
Cool, I'll find out on my own then. You know what, after all the shit that we've been through, night after night after night of that bollocks.
He's got my sister, Max.
Who?
Max, please just open it.
Fucking tell me.
I have to tell him what's in there, Max.
Who?
He said I couldn't open it.
Give me a fucking name.
Max, please, my sister, she's only 14. Please, you just open the box.
I'll slide it into my bag and zip it up. Go. Are we doing this or what?
You're gonna let him hurt my sister, Max?
Tell me who he is and I'll hurt him. Things have changed a bit since we last talked.
I don't know his name.
Then ID, description. You know the fucking drill, Dion. What would you radio in?
Middle-aged. Gray hair. Big guy.
How big?
Not like me, but, you know, average height.
Okay, so far so bland. Come on, give me something to work with, dude.
I got nothing to work with, Max.
Okay, so how did he find you?
I don't know.
How do you know?
I don't know.
Turn around.
Why?
Turn around. If you want your sister to live, just fucking trust me.
Influence other, please. Turns around.
Take a couple of steps back and open the box.
And that's a good place for us to end the session today.
Woo.
Well. Okay.
Everybody's up shit creek.
I have so many points. I just have so many.
I had to turn like mad things off. Oh my god. Wow.
Good session, everybody. Session.
I can unclench now.
No, never. Not until next week. Remain clenched.
Ay, ay, ay.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
What's in the box?
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 Good session. We're gonna go around the room. We're gonna do our shout outs, and got some questions for you. But if you did not notice, we have a link underneath the channel. We've got a panel for Black Lives Matter, or we have a link in the chat. Go click on those links and find out ways that you can help. Sign petitions, text donate, educate yourself, check out the resources that they have available. Be a better person. Take another step to make sure that everyone's treated equally and treated kindly. I think that's an important thing that we should always be striving for. Let's go around the room and let's do our shout outs. And I got some questions to ask. Tempo, would you be so kind as to start us off, please?
Alright, well, I go by the name of Tempo, with a 0. And I stream video games for the most part. StarCraft 2 to be specific, but I've been dabbling in a lot of different games as well as some IRL stuff. So I've been talking to somebody in my area that organizes live medieval reenactment fights. So I might go down there on next Sunday and live stream that. So I'll give more details on our next episode.
Do it.
But I think, yeah, that's something pretty cool because it's somebody that went to my mom's school. Well, my mom used to teach at a certain college out here, and it was one of her students that graduated. And then he hit me up and he's like, yeah, I saw that you kind of like, nerdy stuff. So I'm like, you fucking right, I do, bro. Like, let's get it. So it's kind of like a life, I would say, but it's different. Yeah, it's like that, but they get like full armor and everything too. So anyways, yeah, twitch.tv/TEMP0 and YouTube as well as Twitter, same thing, but the only difference is Twitter is Team Tempo with the 0. So hit me, whack.
Okay.
Hit me with it, baby. Hit me.
Questions. Have our characters uncovered anything about the truth?
Anything new? No, I think we did more of a recap, right? So whatever we knew, we just kind of like put it on the table for a professor to at least be on the same page. Unless I am wrong, let me know if I've missed something, but I believe we kind of just recapped.
Okay. Alrighty. Have we learned anything new about our characters?
I learned that I'm trying to remember if I knew that professor went to that weird place before, or was that the first time that he told me about it?
Told you last session.
He did, right? So, yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. Have we challenged ourselves?
Actually, I didn't know about I did not know about Ada being on the news. Actually, does that count? Because I had no idea she was
Sure, we can say
chased.
that countts.
Okay.
We challenged ourselves.
Yeah. Oh yes, we did. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, popping off on my couch with 3 guys with Tommy guns and trying to take their pictures. I mean, yeah, I would say
2 XP. 2 XP.
my man.
Thank you, Tempo. PB.
Hi, I'm Pumpkinberry. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Pumpkinberry. And I'm here on Sundays for Dying Order. And I'm also here on Wednesdays where I GM our surreal thriller Gone. Hit me.
Okay. Thank you, PB. Have we discovered anything new about the truth?
I don't think so.
Have we learned anything new about our characters?
Also don't think so.
Okay. Have we challenged ourselves?
Oh yeah, we're being held at gunpoint, so I'd say so.
1 XP.
Thank you.
Thank you, PB. Nicotine.
Hello everyone, my name is Nicotine. I'm a role player here on twitch.tv. That's Nikatine. I got it right the first time. I do a lot of Grand Theft Auto roleplay. It's usually not quite as dark. I guess it can be sometimes now. I stream every weekday at 8 a.m. Pacific. That's twitch.tv/Nikatine, Nicotine, or Nicotine Prime on Twitch, or Twitter, sorry.
Thank you.
Cool.
And have we discovered anything new about the truth?
Yes. Yeah, that it's got its super weird tendrils reaching out from the netherworld to absorb Peter Robertson in some way. It's using people. I would have thought she was a crackpot, but she said Elysium Within, which...
I'm going to say no.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going to overrule you on that one.
Okay.
Have we learned anything new about our characters?
Yes. There's definitely something different about the professor.
Yeah. Okay. Have we challenged ourselves?
No, I don't believe so.
1 XP. Thank you. Jay?
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jay Britton, professional voice actor from some games and animation series and whatnot. You can find me on twitch.tv/Jay Britton, where I stream a whole load of weird stuff. To be honest, a variety of stuff. Monday is the first time I'm back now. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming, but it's irrelevant because you should all be here watching Forbidden Lands anyway, so that's irrelevant. I'm very hot. I'm basically a sentient puddle at this point. I did feel like I was in an episode of ZBO tonight, I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure it was the Blantsover, and I'm pretty sure Peter Robertson is just a washed up Blantson. That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Hit me.
Thank you, Jay. Have we discovered anything new about the truth?
Yeah, I think, for example, the same as Tempo, really, knowing about Ada being on the news vis-a-vis all of these murderers, whether or not that's this question or the next question.
I think that's the next question.
Okay, in which case... no, not really.
Okay. 1 for have we learned anything new about our characters? And lastly, have we challenged ourselves?
Yes, I'm trying to stare down Big Angelo.
Okay. 2 XP. Thank you, Jay. Millie.
Oh, hello. Hi. That was interesting. I have never had quite the physical reaction to anything you've done as I did when I wrote that symbol in blood, and you just went like this little widening of the oh shit, you're completely screwed eyes. So we'll see what Max fucks up next week if she's still alive. I'm not sure when I'm going to be streaming, but my back is a little bit better now. And I've had a hell of a week, if any of you have been following me on social media. So thank you for all the support. It's been a fucker of a few months, and you've all made it loads easier, so thank you so much. So I'm going to hope that if I can and this fucking weather lets up, I will do some streaming at some point this week. But whatever happens, I'm going to be on the Forbidden Lands on Monday, back here, being GM'd by Dan and playing alongside Wax. So it should all be a lot of fun. Question me.
Have we discovered anything new about the truth?
Does what Dion told me count? About...
No.
No, then no.
Have we learned anything new about our characters?
Unless Dion counts, then no. Dion doesn't count. Poor Dion, then no.
Have we challenged ourselves?
Yes.
1 XP.
Thank you.
Thank you, Millie. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your GM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Chat, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the love and the support. Thank you for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Thank you. And if you're not joining us on Discord, you should. Come hang out on our Discord, tablestory.tv/Discord.
The theories.
We've got a wonderful and active Discord, so come hang out with us, and you can find people that are like-minded and are looking probably to get games set up of their own for various different games, so come hang out. Thank you to Millie, thank you Jay, thank you Nicotine, thank you PB, thank you Tempo for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And hopefully we'll see you on Sunday for Dying Order and Monday for the premiere of our new show called The Forbidden Lands in the Horizon Zero Dawn universe, with Domestic Dan being our guest GM for a long-term campaign. So thank you, everybody. Peace out. Have a wonderful...
Wait. The time for the new show is at...
4 p.m. Eastern.
4 p.m. Eastern. Okay. I misheard. I wanted to make sure we got it.
Peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Good night.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.